7-4 on the dry side.
Excellent.
That's right, the dry side.
And
Let's go.
I like how your voice stands up more over here on the dry side. The air is good for you over here.
It is good, man.
It's very good for you.
Man.
That was your best one in a while.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Considering you had to do it twice.
Two times.
I concur.
I know,
it's
do
good
you?
practice.
Good practicing. So we are here in Yakima for episode 174.
That's a good number.
Uh,
74.
Aaron was late.
1974.
Yeah.
What?
Ah.
Aaron was late.
I was late, but I was on time. So that's okay.
It's all right.
But yeah,
If you're
thank
watching Mexico place, you're okay.
you. Yeah, I was. Mexico scored.
Yes, they're up.
I'm thinking Nelson Valdez goes in and scores a brace here in the second half, and they win 2-1.
That's fine as long as Mexico
He's throwing
scores
down
4.
some words.
I know. I try.
challenge
Yeah, I have
there.
to.
It's all good.
But anyways,
No
we're over
worries.
here in your land, neck of the woods.
Yeah,
How does it
yeah.
Yes.
feel, Sarah? Oh, by the way, we should do an introduction
that's
first.
right. Sorry.
we're
We
horrible.
We just assume you all know
yeah.
me. Hey,
Right.
Who doesn't know
we'll
his
do
name?
we'll do our normal introduction. I'm
Okay.
Aaron Riley, a.k.a. Sonar Riley, over there.
I am Hugo Garcia, a.k.a. Me Vida Seattle on Twitter.
And here in the middle, of course, on our middle, but on your screen
Yes.
separated. But yeah,
Sarah Shields, a.k.a. SR Skank on Twitter. So there you go. A dry
that's what it
cider.
is. SR Skank.
SR Skank. Well, my
I
initials.
thought it was SRS Inc.
Yes, there you go. Damn, I've been saying it wrong all these years. What's been wrong with me?
That's like 4 years later now. I know what it
I
means.
know, right?
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yes,
That makes
there
sense.
you go. So yeah, welcome to the dry side, you guys.
Yes.
Thank
It's
you.
really
Yes.
great and exciting to have everyone here. And like we're not even half of what's supposed to be here yet. So that's
It's 3 o'clock. Well, 3:15.
Three-
The game
yeah.
is not for an hour and 15 minutes.
that's what's scary.
And this is halfway full already in here,
Yes.
which is cool.
Yeah.
This
Not
is
quite.
about-
Almost halfway.
This is actually what would be a full crowd for us on
Is
a
it really?
regular
Okay.
match day, which
All
is
right.
actually, I mean, compared to what we've had in the past,
Yeah.
we're really getting a lot more relevant
Regulars?
regular
Yeah.
again. Yeah, I mean, I guess, do
Tell
people
us-
know what the
No,
dry
let's
side is?
tell us what the dry siders
Okay, so we're the Dry
Listen
Side
up, folks.
supporters, you guys, and we are a ECS subgroup as of like a couple months ago.
Yes.
And what happened was about February, we got together and we're like, we need to solidify our group here in Yakima. We
Love it.
wanted to just
Yes.
make ourselves more of a group.
are. Whoa, you have hoodies?
So what happened was we all met
Are
together
you
one
kidding
night
me?
here at Bill's, and we were like, let's do this. Let's make our own. We're going to share them today, but considering I am vice president, I guess I can make the decision as well.
Yes, you can. Yes.
So,
Okay.
okay. Did he say we're done?
No, we're back online.
Oh.
We're back
I'm
online.
like,
We're
what?
back.
So yeah. Bye guys.
Just keep
I'm
talking.
out. I'll text Kyle here right now and see what he thinks about sharing
Share.
it.
So
Go ahead.
the
We wanna have
hoodies were a
exclusive.
limited edition hoodie.
So these
start off
hoodies
with.
are limited edition.
Yes.
We will have another variants of them eventually, but I mean, considering this is the dry side and we're a little warmer over here, our first official, beside our scarves, which are going to be summer scarves.
Yes, good.
We're going to do T-shirts, obviously.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sweating like a
Nice.
pig right now.
No, I know. Tell me about it.
Oh,
Trust me. And
no.
I'm wearing my stupid scarf. I don't know why, but
Because
Look
you
who
always
you're talking to
do.
over here. You know how I get
I'm like the
down.
least sweatiest of everyone right now.
but like
Woo.
so.
It's hot over here. Heather!
Hi.
Heather, the
Liz!
co-president of ECS, has joined us.
More folks
Yes.
arriving.
The good
Love
co-president who's not off gallivanting around somewhere,
Yeah.
who actually showed up today.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Hawaii?
A jerk in
Come
Maui.
I know, God.
And the amazing Liz.
So we might
He's
get
over
an
here, too.
exclusive for you guys, and you guys will get the sneak
He's
peek
right there. He just showed
of
up.
what
Well,
the
I
dry
mean-
cider's scarf will look like.
Maybe.
I don't
Ask
know.
him.
I see.
As
your
I'm like,
co-
oh shit, Kyle's here. I can't. Ooh.
What?
It's a green folder.
It's a gift for Skank.
Nice. Okay. but so
anyways.
eventually the hoodies might be available for some of us lesser
Yes.
peons
It'll
from
be
the other side of the mountain.
It'll be something similar, you know.
Okay.
And I mean, we
I get
have
it.
love for everyone, but I mean, we've put in a lot of hard work. There's about a
Yes.
group of about 18 of us who've really just have just been on the go
Nonstop, yeah.
nonstop. So
And you guys have made multiple trips back and forth to all, pretty much all the matches.
yeah,
This-
I mean that was one of the reasons that this was easier to get going is we already had a group.
Yep.
You know, this is
Yes.
my fifth season as a season ticket holder. So I've been going back and forth
Yep.
a lot.
5,000 plus miles a year.
Yes.
Just for
Wow.
home games.
Just for home games.
Not for
Just-
CCL. Not for away
well, we went to
games.
Denver this
That
year,
is-
so that was over 1,000 miles for
Yeah.
that trip.
And
That's
Salt
so.
Lake City.
man.
Yeah.
And for someone that just made their first drive on their own,
Here.
here
Yeah.
on my own,
Yeah. We're doing this too. But we're live. Yeah, do that too. That's fine. All right. So anyway, sorry guys, we're having one of those weird flashback days.
It's also Yakima. Go figure.
Born in 1974 and full of problems.
AOL, not 74. AOL,
AOL.
So like mid 90s.
Yeah, mid 90s. There you go.
Dial
wait.
up.
Do you guys still have AOL here?
As coasters, the discs.
Yes.
It's
Anyways,
still in my CD-ROM.
we're back. We're not going to worry about it too much, but
I remember my AOL name.
do you really?
I do. It's so
AOL name.
stupid. Yeah. It was GK because I was a goalkeeper. My number 13 and Kaz
That's
because I
awesome.
couldn't use Jazz because it was taken.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So GK13 Kaz.
CASS.
Kazz.
K-A-
So like jazz because I was in jazz band. So fancy.
Did you use jazz hands?
No, I played trombone. My
Oh.
hands were busy. Why do I do this?
We used to do that a lot.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Anyways, okay.
yeah.
So anyway, we're back. So we were telling
Yes.
stories about how awesome the dry siders are and
Yes.
the work you're putting in. And what we were saying when the whole thing went down was one of the things I liked about Barra is a couple years ago they did a scarf that was only for like 50 or 100 of them, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what I love about what you did with the sweatshirts, even
Yeah.
though I'm personally like crying inside because you know how I wear my freaking
I know,
sweatshirts
I know,
and my
I know.
hoodies?
Well,
I
we
get it,
have
but when you get
1, 2,
one-
3, 4. We have a few of them have been able to hand out now. The rest are in my car. And
Whoops.
camera
And-
down. But
Camera
yeah,
down.
it's obviously we're warmer. We're in the mid 70s today, and I had
Yeah.
to take mine off. So
Yeah.
these
Put it
guys.
Put on that. It's okay.
uh,
Hi. We're periscoping and doing
I
this.
learned I need to watch how I do this and get excited because this is what I do.
No, we were
Wait.
Snapchatting.
We were
on the ride.
snapping, and this I get excited. Sorry, I got to put my mic down. I get excited, and I go. Oh.
Wait, do that one more time? No, I'm kidding.
I gladly would do it.
Anyway, so if you have any of those extra sweatshirts that fall off the back of your car,
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know, yeah, they're in a
I might
big
be able to help
box,
you with that.
and my car's. I got a big box.
I'm excited about the scarf though.
I am
Yes,
too.
I am excited about the
Yeah,
scarf.
they're fun. We did a summer scarf because we're super proud of our logo, and I really do believe that's what created a lot of hype for us,
Yeah.
and excitement. And so we wanted to stay true to our logo and not alter it too much, and with the winter scarves, you
Right.
lose a lot of the detail. And I mean, it just makes sense also being warmer on this side of the state anyways.
Yep.
It's like we should have a summer scarf. And
Absolutely.
So
Totally.
it works out that way. And they're in production right now. It was Wednesday we got the pictures saying like, here, this is the first couple.
That's
awesome.
What do you think? Are we ready to go full production? And we were like, yes.
How many core DSS members are on the board or whatever right now,
Well-
or in the group?
So, I don't have our actual number.
Not in the group. I'm sorry, but like the core.
Well, what we call it, we have,
Right.
so we have 4 titles.
Yes.
Kyle Shields, he's our president. I am the vice president. We have our secretary, John Putnam, who's over here.
What up,
And we
John?
also have
Put.
an honorary member is my sister-in-law, Amber, she's not a big sports person. But when time comes and we need that person who knows how to handle money and deal
Yeah,
with all the
the
accounting
books.
stuff, she's done that in the past as a job. So she's an honorary DSS member by
Okay.
marriage and just what she can do.
It's all family.
And then
I was gonna
outside
say,
of that,
the DSS is all about family.
yes, it
That's
is.
good. That's good.
And then so what we have, the rest is our council is what we decided to call it.
Okay.
And so with those
like that, by the
3
way.
people,
Council's good.
yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
fun, and it's like we want to make sure it's not just about like, we don't want it to be like, oh, because Kyle and Sarah are ECS
right.
members, like let's not make it about them. They give us input. And so there's roughly, on a give or take, we've had 7 people show up to a meeting and we've had 20 show up,
Wow,
so I
that's
mean,
huge.
we made hoodies for 18 people. So I'm going to say that's how big our council
Nice,
is. There's 18
nice.
of us.
Love it, man. So, let me ask you something.
Okay.
When did you realize, whoa, this is happening? That moment, because
That first tweet and everyone like
It
100,000 retweets.
seriously was. So we met on a Friday night. Saturday, David had a logo for us, and I think it was
Wow.
Saturday night we had Twitter. And it was all within the next day. I mean, it was like all of a sudden we had 100 some followers,
Yeah.
and once we put that logo out, I think we even doubled our
It blew up.
followers. It really did.
It blew
And I mean,
up.
Well, and the Sounders followed you guys, and all the
Yeah,
local
we
media,
have-
et cetera. I mean, you guys had some
exactly.
pretty damn good responses.
we really do. And
nationally
it's
and
just
internet. I mean, not nationally, internationally. Sorry. I mean, locally
DS
here,
worldwide.
locally here, and locally in
Yes,
Seattle. Is
yes.
what I meant to say.
And I mean, it's weird because we're 2.5 hours away from Seattle.
Yep.
And just the support it's worlds away. I mean, you wouldn't expect it being still so close, but I mean, I
get
hate to
No,
see
I
it.
totally
Yeah,
get
I
it.
mean,
Yeah.
I hate to see we're not as concentrated. Our populations are more spread out.
Yeah.
And we have to fight with the bigger sports like the Mariners or the Seahawks.
Yeah.
And so that was one of the driving force of the Dry-Siders to be like, we need to concentrate our numbers. And actually what it all started out to be was like, you know what, let's make flyers. Like, that's what we wanted to do. Like, we're going to make flyers so when we see someone walking down the street
Boom.
with Sounder stuff on, be like, hey, you
Hey,
know what,
hey.
I don't know you. Here's
But
something.
this is where we hang out
we
to
meet,
watch.
we
Yeah.
do hang
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
We have, a group here. And then
that's kind of how Barra also kind of got started. Also, we would see friends in the stadium, and
Right.
we're like, we're all kind of going to the game. Let's all get together.
yeah.
And it makes a difference because you have a tight knit group of friends that
Yep.
you understand what it's like.
And I mean, what you said right there, a tight group of friends. I mean, I don't know. I'm biased, obviously. I don't think there's any tighter sibling or friendship bond than I have with my brother.
Yep.
And I think
Yeah, you guys
that
are pretty
heading our group and who we have surrounding us, it speaks volumes for what we've been able to do so far. Like, we did not see us being subgroup status within, the first
Wow.
year, and here we are,
In a
4
month.
months later,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're already,
Yeah.
like we were
Congratulations,
already.
man.
Thank
I'm
you.
really-
It means a
really
lot.
happy for everybody
We
here, man.
we were. Before we even knew we were an official subgroup, you could already designate on the ECS website as a Tri-Site
Are you
supporter.
serious?
Yeah.
That was up there before you guys
Yeah,
even knew.
it was.
That's so cool.
So then
Shout
it was
out to
also
ECS
the
for-
waiting
for
game.
doing that and,
like, did we make it? And we're like, well, we had to have, right? You
Yeah.
can designate.
Yeah. That's cool. That
So
is
yeah,
cool.
yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see where this goes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're infancy still,
Right.
and
Yes.
there's already this much excitement about it. I mean, we've got people traveling over
man,
here to
like,
hang
we
out
have-
with
we have
us.
a big crowd here.
It's so cool. To me, that's what's special. So we've been talking about this for a while. I know Barra was talking about coming over.
Yeah.
And then what's cool is ECS with Liz and Heather over there. They've been talking since day one. They went to the Berliner. They went to Atlantic Crossing. They went down to Doyle's. They've gone to all these pubs, and they took here and they looked at bills and said, we're going to come out here and support our brothers and sisters out in Yakima who come out and support with us.
Totally.
It's so exciting
Yeah,
for me to see
and,
that.
I
It's
mean,
awesome.
What this day started out as was way back when we were talking with
Yeah.
bar leadership. They saw, we've got our Dry-Siders over there starting something. We want to go and, show them our appreciation
Exactly.
because they're always driving over. And then we had talked with Liz once, and she was like, we want to do a viewing in Yakima too. And I was like,
Yes.
hey, you know what? A bar is already starting one. We want to, let's all combine this.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
so that's why it's now the ECS one, which
Yeah.
is amazing. Like, I mean, we get excited. We've had, Aaron, you've been over here before for
yeah.
different
Yep,
things,
yep.
You come out here like 2-3 times
Yeah.
a year.
Over the summer, 2-3 times, and then once or twice over the winter. Yeah.
Chris, he's been out here. He came earlier
Yeah,
this
Chris
season
came
to
out this
hang
summer,
out
yeah.
for a match,
Nice.
Or
and
spring.
excuse me. So it's been nice, and just to see the reception of people, like.
And there are a lot of people who are driving over just for the game.
Yeah.
And are driving home tonight, which is
Yeah.
great,
Yeah.
which is crazy. But
Which
that's what you guys
it's
do.
not crazy.
You got a
It is,
good,
you guys.
like,
No,
it
it's
is
not.
not
It's
crazy,
not crazy.
to drive
No,
over
fair
and
enough.
back for a day because we do it every
I
time.
know, but the funny part is everybody was
For real.
worried about the
Yeah.
traffic yesterday, and it was like, oh my God, there's an accident, and there
Yeah.
was road rage, and there was construction, and there was holiday traffic.
Yes.
Six hours from door to door.
I love
That's
today.
that's rare. That's
It is,
rare.
and I mean, it is holiday traffic,
It is.
and I mean, it is rarely that busy for us.
No, my son once told us why did Graham and Papa move so far away?
When
Because of
you
traffic.
told me that the other day,
Yeah.
that was the most adorable
Yeah.
thing. I was like, I couldn't live
But
Tucker
that's
anymore.
that's
Right.
a holiday, though. That's a holiday.
Holiday traffic.
Normally, when we come over, if we go 90, it's a 2 hours door-to-door for
Yeah.
us. If we go 410, which we did this time, it's 2.5 hours. Today, or yesterday, it was 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
On a holiday weekend, it was 2.5 hours to go the back way.
It was 3
It was
B, but
easy.
it was not bad at
But
all, man.
that's what it would normally be on 410.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a
Which
nice
also Hugo
drive.
said was his first drive over here.
is on my own.
On his
Yeah,
own.
On his
Yeah.
own. Well, I mean, you guys
Normally,
have
he has a
driven-
chauffeur,
Yeah.
driving
Yeah.
him. But
This is
That's
just a
right- that's my
stop on the way to
chauffeur
Salt
right
Lake
there.
City.
Exactly.
Like people do hang out here. Just
No,
they
it
don't
is.
come
Yeah.
here on their way to Salt Lake City.
It's really cool out here, man. Like I really like now that I got a chance to spend half a day out here
Yeah.
and hang out with people. It is really
And
cool out
tomorrow
here.
with the Yakima's Farmer
Yeah.
Market.
Yeah, we have the farmers market tomorrow.
excited.
It's like
yeah,
it's
The
right here,
tamales-
but it's right over there.
yeah,
The
it's in
tamales,
town. They
dude,
cut off a
are
block
legit.
or two. Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah.
we have yours somewhere here.
Yeah.
Sarah
Yes.
got them. Right?
How are you?
Yes, they have
Oh,
them.
you
They
got
I'm
have
good.
them, Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to come out here and get the tamales.
Is this
This is Doug.
Doug.
He's the bar owner.
bar owner,
Yeah.
Doug?
Doug!
Hi, Aaron. Nice to meet you.
You know me, but I wanted to shake your hand. too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're all right with our friends.
This is the owner of Bill's Place.
Yes.
Yes,
yes,
Doug.
Yes.
And he's wearing a
Doug.
Pacific blue.
Great place, man. Love
Yeah.
this place. Thank you guys
Yes.
for the setup here. This is a cool bar, man.
Yeah.
We're
I
doing
don't
things right here, man.
believe Doug knew we were podcasting today.
Yeah. But I was here for trivia. I've been here for
He's been
trivia.
here for
I've been here
trivia.
for Sounders. So I'm excited to see you supporting these guys and
And
do
we
that.
hear you go to a lot of games yourself.
He does. He goes to a lot of games.
Not only he's a season ticket holder and he
Ah.
makes it to handful games, but he also gives tickets out as
To
part
local.
of trivia as one of the prizes, so they can you win
Yeah.
whatever round or whatever, and you can pick an envelope. Yep.
Here, let's do this. Let's give you
Let's
one of these
get
real
Doug
quick.
on
Hey,
the
we're
mic.
getting
Yeah, go
Doug.
over
We're
here.
getting Doug to join
Yeah.
us.
Go
Yeah,
ahead
very
and ask
good.
him some questions so I can take a
So
drink.
tell us about Bill's Place. Tell us a little bit about this. Why support soccer out? In general.
Well, Bill's has been a sports bar since 1933 when Prohibition ended, and
And we support that, by the way.
Yes.
thank you.
The
Right,
ending of
right.
prohibition. Yes.
And it's always been a
Good
pretty
job.
traditional sports bar. So we love soccer. We love the people that like soccer. They tend to drink more beer than other sports groups. So
Yep.
we're behind that.
That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Excellent. And so you're a season ticket holder for the Sounders, and then, like she said, you give away tickets for trivia, for other things to kind of help promote the game, etc.
Right. Yes. Absolutely.
That's
Excellent.
huge, man. Including hotels too, man. That's a lot. Like that's you're spreading a support for the team all the way from here. So that's awesome.
I love it. That's good.
Yeah.
Any other questions for Doug here on
Nah, man. Thank you for the setup.
what's the best thing to eat on the menu?
The
Pulled
pulled pork
I had
sandwich.
that.
All right,
it was
okay.
delicious.
I might have to
Or
have
the
that.
pulled
was
pork
delicious.
tacos.
Ooh. Okay.
I had the sandwich and
Okay.
it was legit.
All right. So
Good stuff.
so real quick, Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. He did that. It was quick. Favorite Girl Scout cookie? Favorite Girl Scout cookie? And then put them on.
Chocolate chip mint.
Oh
chocolate
no.
The Thin Mints.
Oh, the Thin Mints.
Yeah.
The Thin Mints.
Right.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. What's another question we have?
Well, he already probably
Oh,
answered
shit, smart.
the taco one. What's your favorite kind of taco?
Yeah, what's your favorite kind of taco other than, I know yours, obviously.
The fish tacos.
Fish taco, okay?
Which is your favorite Shields?
Which is your favorite Shields? Kyle or Sarah? Or other?
KS Shields.
KS Shields. You lost.
That's Kyle Sarah Shields. It works. It works.
Who's your favorite Sounder player?
Boy, that'd be hard to say. That's hard to say. Stig?
Say what?
Stig?
Stig?
I,
Siggy? The coach? Siggy.
Oh,
okay.
we got you.
All right.
Trust me, we're gonna put you
Okay.
on the hot seat.
Yeah.
You, Sarah, will be on the hot
Puts
seat.
together a good team
Trust
every
me.
single year, regardless
Yeah,
I
of
she
want
did a
player.
good
to. I want to
job.
heart me.
Good. Excellent.
Oh,
Well,
I
we can't
can't
heart
harm
ourselves.
myself.
thank you for letting us come out and kind of hang out and do this tonight. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Doug. We love you.
Thanks, Doug.
That's
Appreciate
awesome.
it, man.
That was a little impromptu.
Yeah.